Yeah, I like, I like, I, I, it took me like 2 or 3 weeks to actually buy her album because lately I've been kind of sick of like her like. Sometimes Taylor Swift, I like her, but I also don't like her at the same time because I like her music, but at times it can seem like she's just like really bitter and is like, I'm just using this music to get back at my ex-boyfriends by writing all these breakup songs by like and stuff like that, which kind of annoys me. But I just bought it after a while anyway. I think
I
it's
don't know. I think that the songs are a way for her to like get her feelings out, and what she can't say to them or didn't get a chance to say to them, she
yeah,
can say it in the song.
but it's
Like back to the song, it's like to
yeah, I do
her.
like that. I like that song. I think that's probably my favorite one. But I think it's just like if she can't say it in person, then she probably shouldn't say it in like song, because then she has like millions of people listening to it. And like,
That too, but it's also a way for like her fans to connect in that way.
yeah,
Like she's not writing about stuff that's like impossible. She's not writing. She's one of the few people nowadays that doesn't write about sex and drugs and
hmm
money and all that.
that's why I
So
like. I think that's probably like one of the reasons why she's so popular, because she's not like Miley Cyrus or what's her name, like Britney Spears and Miley Cyrus specifically. They all started out as like really like, they're like, oh yes, I'm a good Christian girl and I'm gonna be a real like good role model and things like that, and then like look at them now. I mean, like Miley Cyrus, she's not quite to that point where she's really really bad, but like lately her music videos have been really like inappropriate, especially for like her 8-year-old fans. Like, are you serious?
she she is inappropriate
Yeah,
and she is not nice and she
I just don't like Miley Cyrus, and it's just like Taylor Swift's like the
I like
Taylor Swift is like, I
she
think how old is she, 22 or 21?
I think she's 21.
Yeah, so and she's like older than Miley Cyrus, and she's not really like that. I mean, there's like a couple like small references to like of like having sex or something in a couple of her songs, but it's not like Miley Cyrus where it's just like,
I think the
yeah.
only song that she references, oh yeah, there's two songs that she references to having sex. In 15, when she's talking about her best friend, how she everything she had to avoid changed her mind. That was yeah,
Yeah,
kind of.
I
And
guess.
then, but it's kind of not her. She's telling a story, so it kind of
Yeah.
goes with it all.
It's not like,
And then
and it's kind of
yeah,
like saying it as a bad thing because she did that, then that's like, and then like
she's
in
an
the end,
evil.
yeah.
Like she's okay. And then better than revenge. She references
Oh
to
yeah.
like double matches. And I was kind of shocked by that line. I'm
Yeah,
surprised she
I
did
was
that.
into it. I was like,
I was like, holy crap, how did she do that? Why?
yeah,
But she's a nice person. She is a really nice person.
yeah. I think she's a nice person. It's just like sometimes it's just kind of like the way she goes about things, like writing a song about your boyfriend breaking up with you as a means of like getting back at them instead of just like talking to them. It's kind of like, why can't you just talk to them about it instead of write a song about it and have your millions of fan listens to it?
All the boyfriends she's had have been jerks. Joe Jonas broke up with her on a 27-second phone call, never talked to
Yeah,
her
I
again.
know.
Ignored her everywhere.
But it's just like, how many guys has she dated in the past like year? Like, she's now dating Jake Gyllenhaal, and he's like
That's what they what?
10 years older than her. As far as I know, I don't know. But I mean, I don't hate her. I mean, like, there are some people who absolutely hate Taylor Swift. I don't hate her. I just don't. I mean, I like her music. I think it's really good. But as her as a person, I think she's a nice person. But sometimes like the way she goes about things can be kind of just like, I don't know. I think her music is good though. But
She doesn't make songs that aren't about boys. Like Long
yeah,
Love, that's about her fans.
yeah, and I love my favorite song of hers is "The Best Day." It's so sweet. It makes me want to be like 5 years old again, and it's so cute. And then yeah, but I remember when I first heard of her. It was like when I was like 10, and I was addicted to Radio Disney. and they were playing Teardrops on My Guitar, and I like absolutely loved that song.
I hated her when I was younger. I was like, I hated her. She was at a Jonas Brothers concert when she was first dating Joe, and I was like, why is she here? Why would she be playing a song? I hate her so much. And then and then what song was it? I think it was Love Story that came out, and that's when I was like, oh my gosh, I love her. So I was like, oh my gosh, so
Yeah.
bought that album, this album. Yeah,
That song is so annoying now. I've heard it 1,000 times. Love
I'm still
Story.
trying to meet her. She's the only person I haven't met yet.
I haven't actually met like any celebrities except for like two, I think. It's weird because people think that because you live in LA you've met like a bunch of stars and stuff when really you haven't. The only person I met that was kind of a celebrity was what's his name? The guy who plays Monk, Tony Shalhoub. I met him when I was like 8. And that was it. So, yeah.
So many people. The Jonas Brothers, Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, everybody under the sun, except for Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Only person.
She'd be really awesome to meet. Yeah.
I even met an author, and I still haven't met her.
Oh, I met, he's not a celebrity. He's an author, but he's really awesome, though. He should be a celebrity. Caleb Nation. I went to one of his book signings. He's so awesome. I love him so much. And then I met another author. I went to a Maggie Stiefvater signing. She's the author of Shiver. She's so funny and awesome. I love her.
I usually wouldn't meet authors, but my favorite book series is the House of Night series, and we had won tickets to Comic-Con and AnimeCon, so actually no, we were getting tickets. So we were like, oh my gosh, let's go, and then we were like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be there. So we waited like 5 hours for her to get there, and she finally came, and she told me secrets about the next book, and I was really excited.
Awesome.
But I know the next book's title after this book, and I'm like really happy.
I almost read those books, but I had a bunch of other books I was reading.
They're good, but they're inappropriate.
That's what I've heard.
They're swearing and bloody, but really take ever.
Yeah.
And there's one in the third book. There's a sex scene. They don't go into it.
Yeah.
But
Oopsie. Yeah. It was really awesome because when I met what's her name, Maggie Stiefvater, I was in line and she's like, your name's Elena? And I'm like, yep. She's like, oh my gosh, you're the third person I've met on this tour named Elena. Well, I think that I'm gonna, and I told myself at the beginning of this tour, if I meet 3 people with that name, spelled the same way that my name is spelled, then I will name a character in my next book with the name Elena. And I'm like, oh, that's so awesome. So I'm like, I need to pre-order her next book. She's the author of, I already said this, she's the author of Shiver, which is really good. It's kind of inappropriate, though, in, like, a couple of parts. Just, like, I don't think, I can't remember, I haven't read it in a while, but there's, like, I think there's this one part where the characters, it's, like, Breaking Dawn type scene, like that, it, like, cuts off, but it's, like, not, like, graphic or anything, but still, and they're, like, I think they're, like, 16 or 17. But other than that, they're pretty clean, I think. I think they swear a little bit. But other than that, I think it's okay. If you're not into, like, YA romance werewolf novels, you won't like it. So, yeah.
If I were to meet somebody I'm subscribed to on YouTube, I would go nuts because I'm such a YouTube nerd. I would like that. I want to meet Smosh, Shane Dawson. Oh my gosh. I want to go to BigCon really bad.
Yeah. I just started watching this really funny guy, what's his name? Arturo Trejo's videos. He's so funny. I'm like cracking up every single video. So, yeah, I'm not really much of a YouTube person. I probably should be, but yeah.
I don't know why. I'm just so YouTube person. I watch YouTube videos.
I started watching them because of Caleb Nation. He was the guy, if you remember the Twilight guy, he was like he became really popular because of that. And I like read a couple of his things and I thought he was really funny. Then I started following him on YouTube, and his YouTube videos are pretty good. But still. And so yeah, I got to meet him, and I read his book. It was okay. It wasn't like amazing, but it wasn't bad. I sound so like it sounds really bad, but I basically just like read it because he wrote it. So, but it was still pretty good. So, yeah. Fun stuff. So we should probably end this video because it's going to be at least 3 parts. And I don't even know how long it's been. So, yeah. We should probably say bye-bye to the peoples. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. We'll have an episode out sometime soon. Bye!